the Sultan of Spirit. My name is Zelda, and I'm going to do the weekly love reading for Scorpios. How are Scorpios doing? So yeah, I know it's midweek, so it's going to be a reading for the next 7 days about your love life, Scorpios. It's a general reading, so please take the reading as it resonates. Take what resonates and leave what does not. But yeah, let's get right to it. That was fast. Okay. Oh wow. A divine ending. I think, Scorpio, some of you are going to experience some form of reconciliation between you and your person. I have the 7 of Swords in reverse as the central energy that's influencing you, Scorpio, or the energy that you're working with or dealing with. And yeah, it's for some of you, it's a reconciliation, and for others of you, it's like clearing away, staying away from anything you consider like very risky or untrustworthy. And if there were any secrets, lies, betrayal, mysteries and stuff that you or your person was dealing with, it looks like it's going to come to the light if it hasn't already, like the truth. So I guess you could also consider that reconciliation, but in any case, you're experiencing, or you're going to experience like a major ending in your life, closing an old chapter, closing an old book, starting, like, beginning new. And this is divinely guided too. For some of you, this could be happening if some of you might be married to this person, or be in a long-standing committed relationship, a partnership, something that could have also been very traditional for some of you, but it seems like it's a divine ending and a divine new beginning as well. So I have the World card for you, Scorpio, along with the Hierophant. Or some of you might also feel like this ending is like what's moral, what needs to be done. In this case, it's the right thing to do. So this change, this ending of the old cycle and old patterns, ending of an old chapter in your life, is literally the right thing to do. So it's divinely guided, and it's going to lead you to better things. And your person, I think they're not communicating with you. For some of you, Scorpios, your person's not communicating with you. And for others of you, there might be communication, but they come off very cold and critical, and possibly even manipulative or verbally abusive. You know, just nasty, bitchy, or mean. But yeah, there's like no emotions here on their part, on your person's part. They're also trying to find balance. For some of you, your person might be focusing on their money and trying to find a balance when it comes to their money and financial situations. You know, if they have debt or problems or anything that needs balancing, you know, they're focused on that. But in any case, your person is trying to find balance. And so for a lot of you, they're going to, or they already have, cut off communication between you two, or they just, even if you're around each other, they're not really letting you know much. They're keeping in the dark, and they're staying very cold towards you. If they are communicating, like I said, it might come off very like bitter and manipulative and bitchy, or cold and calculating. with the King of Swords in reverse, there's always like some sort of manipulation hidden in there, especially when it's attached to other cards, like the Seven of Cups with the illusions. I'm going to show you in a second. Wow. Scorpio, the situation that you're in, it's karmic. It's karmic as in you're supposed to go through this so that you can learn and grow and become wiser. For some of you, might have gone through like a very shitty situation, but still, it helps you grow, or has helped you grow and become wiser, even if you don't see that right now. It's like there was a cycle here, there was a pattern here that you were in. And once you do learn what you need to learn from this individual or this situation or connection, good or bad, then you're supposed to move on. A better person, a wiser person, if anything. And yeah, I have the Wheel of Fortune, the world, attached to the Hierophant. So, yeah, I think this is divinely or guided by the universe. You know, this change, this ending in your lives, Scorpio. And this is a person I think that you do have an emotional connection to. I think that you mutually have love for each other. You still might feel that way. Twin flame, or soulmate. This is definitely karmic. It's like karma written all over. The only thing missing is the justice with the karma. But yeah, the ending is happening for you, Scorpio, but it's also happening for your person. Both of you are ending an old chapter and beginning a new phase in your lives. So, closing out old books. It's like you guys have love for each other, Scorpio, but for some reason you butt heads. You can't get along. Your passion, your excitement, your fire, your energy may not match each other, or you're just having a difficult time getting along with the person, getting on the same page, or meeting a compromise. I have the Two of Wands in reverse along with the Two Cups. So yeah, soul connection, and it's an emotional connection. It's mutual between you and your person. The love is there for both of you. And it was pretty strong too. But the Two of Wands in reverse, you guys can't get along. Emotionally, yeah, but when it comes to passion, energy, and fire, it's like you're butting heads and you're not matching each other's vibration. You're not matching each other at the same level, basically. In your person, I have the Seven of Cups, like I mentioned earlier, along with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they're experiencing an ending as well. So for some of you, it could be where like your partnership, your connection is coming to an end, or something in your lives, for both of you, is coming to an end. And you're experiencing a major change, a major shift in your lives, like where nothing is going to be how it was ever again. Things are changing. No more old patterns. No more old way of doing things. Everything's like going to be like new for you and your person, whether you're with or without each other. But yeah, with the Seven of Cups, I also, with this deck and this card, this also reminds me of illusion, because of, I always try to explain, like, you see how the guy is drawing these cups here, but what he's actually drawing is completely different. It's like out of his imagination. So it's like he's not, artistically this is cool, but in real life it's like you're not looking at things in a realistic way. You're not seeing things for what they are. You have a lot of warped perceptions about the situation or the person. So this is your person's energy though, Scorpio, not yours. However, the situation could always be reversed. So take whatever resonates. Take it as it resonates. But I think what this means for some of you, your person, Scorpio, is they might have had like some delusional way of looking at some things, or very imaginative people, had a difficult time seeing things for what they are. Might get a little irrational at times, even though they think they're being rational, especially with the King of Swords in reverse. But I think that's coming to an end for them, because they need to find the balance, and in order to do that, they need to see things for what they really are. Yeah. And Seven of Cups can also be choices. So for some of you, it could be your person is closing out a chapter, and then they're going to move on to look at what other options they have in their lives. Could be dealing with jobs, could be dealing with love. It's cups though, so it's emotional. So yeah, I think they're really planning and thinking about what their next move is going to be, Scorpio. Your person is trying to figure out what to do. With the Wheel of Fortune, they might be trying to figure out what life is presenting them. Like, what's the next move? You know, what's going to happen to me? They might feel like somewhat confused about the future and not know what step to take or in what direction to move forward. And they might be trying to look at their options, look at, you know, things, and trying to figure out what the next chapter in their lives has in store for them. But in any case, like, they are experiencing an ending, a major ending of an old cycle and the beginning of a new chapter. For you, I have the King of Pentacles in reverse along with the Five of Wands. So yeah, with the Two of Wands in reverse too, you know, love's there, but you guys are butting heads, and there is going to be an argument, a fight. You guys might even get a little competitive, try to one up each other or something, I don't know, but in any case, there's conflict or chaos. You guys cannot get along, and it's just, it's like the situation between you two is unstable. Especially you may feel this way. You might also be very stubborn and focused on yourself, Scorpio, for some of you. But in any case, like, I think that there is a sense of instability here, a lack of trust, a lack of strong foundations in your situation. Some of you might also be fighting over money or authority, or control. There might be a control issue here, problem with control. And for some of you, that could come from wealth and money and possessions and stuff. But yeah, there's a clash of minds and or passions, and you guys can't meet in the same level, in the same vibration. You guys can't meet a compromise, and it's creating a lot of instability and possibly problems with money or material possessions or security here. In your person, it's interesting because they don't feel good. They don't feel good at all. They're not going to feel in a joyful, celebrating mood. However, they're going to show everybody that they feel the opposite. They're going to act like, or they're going to feel like, you know, they're on top of the world. They won. You know, maybe they feel like they're better than, they're handling things a lot better than you, Scorpio. They're on their high horse. They may feel very confident, like they reached a success, they got a win. But internally, they're not feeling too good. They feel like they've lost a friend or friends, or people that are dear and close to them, they had emotional connections with, and they don't feel happy. So They may feel even a little lonely, but they're definitely not going to let anybody know they feel that way. This is what they want everybody to see. Like, yeah, I'm victory, I'm Victor. I'm confident, I got it all together, under control. Meanwhile, they feel sad. Well, let's see, what else? Moving on, I think this is the central energy that will be influencing you moving forward, Scorpio. And it's moving on from this connection or this conflict, this emotional conflict. You might feel really tired. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of conflict. I'm getting all the fives. It's like there's love, but when it comes to the way you guys are thinking, and how your passion and your energy is, it's like clashing, you and your person. Yeah, you guys can't meet in the same page. Your person's gonna move on. It could be your person that moves on. Oh. If this is not physically moving away from somebody, it's emotionally. Especially for you, Scorpio. For your person, it's like mentally moving away from this connection or situation. For you, it's more so emotionally moving away. But in any case, it's moving away for both of you. How interesting. Oh, I got the hangman there. I got the six of wands for you this time. Interesting. It's like you're mirroring each other, or you will mirror each other. What they feel, later on you're going to behave the same way or in similar ways, moving forward. But yeah, let me get to the top of the reading. Yeah, again, moving away from this emotional connection or situation. You might feel very tired and exhausted emotionally. Putting emotional distance between you and your person or the situation. But there's argument, man. 5 of Swords. So I think you and your person are going to get into some sort of a dispute and conflict. It's going to be very loud. It's like that horn, like waking up everybody. It might be a wake-up call for some of you. It may feel like a wake-up call once you have this argument with your person. There might be a revelation as well. That it's like an awakening moment for you, like a moment of clarity. But with the 5 of Swords, it's also like a win at all costs attitude. So beware getting like bitter or nasty towards your person, because this is how they're gonna feel once you guys are arguing or right after the argument. They're going to feel miserable. Maybe you want them to feel that way, I don't know. But they're going to feel very miserable and sad and anxious and worried, maybe have regrets, just feeling overwhelmed with stress. And it's because you two can't get along, like meet on the same page. The 2 wands in reverse again. It's like you guys can't meet a compromise. It's just like a bitter, nasty argument that's very loud. Doesn't mean like literally loud, it could be, but the effects of this argument, this conflict, is going to feel like you're going to feel it very intensely, you and your person. It's like this moving away from each other is very painful, especially for your person. And for you, I think you're going to focus on a lot of you are going to focus on a job or a career or some sort of an endeavor that will bring you like material success, that has material potential. I have the Knight of Pentacles along with the Ace of Wands, a new beginning, a new opportunity, and it's connected to passion. And along with the Pentacle, usually this has to do with a job or a career or something material. That's something that offers you material gain, material potential, that's attached to your passion. So I think a lot of you guys are going to work and focus on your own material security and prosperity and your own passion. So that's good. At least you will be focusing on something very positive and productive. It might be slow moving though. It might start off slow, it might be very slow moving, but slow and steady. So, and the passion is there, the opportunity, the new beginning is there. So I think this is pretty good for you, Scorpio. Meanwhile, your person will be busy trying to move on from the situation or partnership mentally. So, you know how they were feeling so overwhelmed and stressed out and worried, fearful or regretful. They're going to take all those swords, you know, all those negative feelings, and they're going to try to move on because they feel like this is just a complete failure. They're going to feel that way. The situation or partnership between you two, they feel like it's a failure, and that there is no room for success or growth or forward movement here. It might come to a complete halt or stop between you two. So you guys might walk away from each other or just put distance between each other, mentally, emotionally, or physically. But I think it's going to be mutual. But yeah, you're like in a more argumentative mood, Scorpio, or you will be. But look, this is what I mean about mirroring. So in the previous spread with the other deck, for your person's energy, I had the 6 of Wands, and then what was the card? Oh, it was the 4 of Cups in reverse. So they were trying to get over a disappointing situation that they were emotionally stuck on. Like they're just stuck on this emotional loss or disappointment, but they don't want anybody to know that they feel that way. They want everybody to know how they're like confident and, you know, they have success and you know, they're up on their high horse. You know, getting a lot of attention from possibly other people. But now, moving forward, after all the dispute and argument and stuff, and you focus on your work or passion, and they move on, you're going to mirror that, where you close off your emotions completely, and then you move on feeling a lot more confident and victorious in a way. It might also be where like you fake it till you make it, as in like I'm going to act like everything's fine, or focus on whatever will take me to victory, and maybe on the way I'll start feeling emotionally healthy and happier and a lot better, you know, along the way. But yeah, with the Queen of Cups in reverse, you're going to close off your emotions, and for some of you, it could be where your emotions are completely out of control. Again, watch out for being like vengeful or manipulative or verbally abusive towards your person or emotionally, out of, I don't know, irritation, frustration, disappointment. I don't know, take whatever resonates. But some of you, yeah, you may feel like your emotions are completely out of control and becoming very unhealthy, and sharing it with people like just way too much unnecessarily. So it might be both, where you feel that way, your emotions are out of control and intense or overwhelming, and so you completely shut off your emotions, and then so that you can feel like you're under control, or you have your emotions under control that way. But yeah, in any case, I think you're going to behave or act like, you know, everything's fine, you know, I'm confident, and I gotta win here. But or you're going to focus on whatever will take you to success while you shut off your emotions. Your person's going to let go. They're going to let go. They feel very burdened, or they will feel very burdened with whatever happens or is happening between you two. They may feel like the world's weight was on their shoulder. They had a lot of baggage they need to let go of, and they will. And they're going, they're gonna, an ending of some sort is happening, and they're going to let it go, leave it behind, and stop trying to control the situation. They might feel a lot more illuminated, a lot wiser as well as a result of doing this. But yeah, they're going to leave the reins of their lives to the universe or to the divine, and let it go. Stop trying to control on things, or stop trying to cling if they were clinging. Yeah, they're completely letting go. But I mean, with you, I think it's going to be good, Scorpio. So moving forward, you're going to feel a lot more victorious, a lot more confident, and possibly successful moving forward. But yeah, that was your weekly love reading, Scorpio. If it did resonate with you, please like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon again. Bye bye. Take care.